We have people doing costumes, we have people doing makeup, we have people running to cue people, we have moving props, we have lights, we have sound, we have so many different areas, and that's why I like this. I'm Golda, so I'm the mom of 5 girls, which is super fun because they're like all my best friends. And my youngest daughters, we actually have a girl in 4th grade and a girl in 7th grade, and they're fantastic. And it's been so fun working with them. They're super motivated, dedicated. We'll be backstage and we're like, oh crap, what side are we supposed to be on? And then the 7th grader will be like, guys, we're supposed to be on stage left. And we're like, oh, thank you, Lucy. We'd be dead without you. So yeah, I just basically have to tell my husband what to do all the chores, tell the kids to do the chores. But it's super sweet because we find out, even though we were arranged marriage, we find out that we love each other. Yeah, 25 years together, wow. Well, I have to get here at 4:30, which is 2.5 hours before the show, and because I gotta get wrinkles, which is super fun. We just use like eyeliner or like brown, and we just kind of draw them on. You put the white on top to get the depth of the creases and like in the eyes and the forehead. It's pretty fun, and then all the kids are always like, oh, you're looking great today, JoJo, and I'm like, thanks, honey.
Only one that's not on the call sheet. 130 tickets left for tonight. We're completely sold out at Lacoma. So, yeah, so that's it for the door, and that's crazy.
I told people to get here at 5 so they could get tickets.
Really?
Yeah.
That's probably good advice. Unless they sold out.
Well, they sold out at Wakama.
They only have 80.
Yeah.
So we only have 80 tickets left?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm playing Mendel, the rabbi's son. And I say, a radical! Because, I don't know, that's my catchphrase.
You also say Shah.
And
Everyone
Shah.
says Shah.
Everyone says Shah.
Where's all the makeup? Is it this? What? No, makeup's in the black bag.
I can do her gloves again. Well, I don't need anyone to do the makeup.
3 notches from the inside.
No, I just probably have my contact came out. That's the type of day. My contact just fell out like out of the bread. I don't know. Just was like, whoop, I'm like, hello there, friend. Get it.
Continue to work on it. We got it.
We got this. Have fun.
Yeah!
We need to rush it.
Do you guys want some fries?
We're a family here. Made me so mad that no one talked about it. I'm so upset by that.
I'm painfully aware of the camera right now.
Yeah, it's just like, it's theater kids, you don't understand. They perform.
Yeah, we
The whole show now. Now we gotta perform backstage.
Oh, that pillow is weird on the plastic chair.
Dude, I have like McDonald's like every week. Like, I
That's
think
so
I'm...
not good for you.
How are you alive?
People smoke. How are they alive? I don't know. And they smoke like every
The
day.
thing was during the fire and I saw people smoking outside. That was,
I was like,
the irony was so perfect.
do
That was
yoga
just-
outside.
One thing, just one. No more beards.
Just audition for Steel Magnolias then.
We don't get a choice. We are auditioning for both.
I know. I know how it goes. I know the secrets.
Tay was like, I don't know how you can eat chicken nuggets. I'm like, I don't know how people can smoke. I like bring back. That was such a good thing you said. I am so happy I'm using that now. I should use it legit.
Your grandpa's here? We get to perform in front of Caitlin's grandpa?
Oh,
You must be on your best.
you better be on the best game today.
Any actors who are ready to do a mic check, do one.
That's me.
No, so they cleaned all the facial hair and it's not sticking anymore.
They cleaned it.
Yeah, they cleaned all the like scum off of it. How? I don't know. Some girl figured it out. Brooklyn. I like also feel bad though if I take like a good seat because there's people who are paying for
Normal
this.
people don't know how the theater works, so they're not going to know what's a good seat anyway.
That's true.
Only we know
That
what
is
a
true.
good
That
seat in
is
that
true.
theater is.
Alright, stop it. I'm Fiedka. I'm Hava's love interest.
Love interest.
Love interest.
Actors come in different times. We do their makeup, make sure they have their faces on for the show, and then with costumes, not only they make sure they have all their costumes, but some kids have quick changes. So they have quick changes behind the scenes. So when you see like Tappy switch from fully clothed like day wear to like nightgown and under like just split second of a scene, you're like, wait, what happened? That's us. It's not just me. Other people. There's Tay. Tay's great. The most stressful is I run from getting Tappy ready to be in a nightgown to running to get Caitlin ready and then making sure Luke gets all his stuff together. So it's all one right after another. That's the most stressful part, and then after that I can rest easy.
There's a time, like 10 minutes before I put on the wrinkles so that I feel cute.
And then it all just goes away.
And then all my work just gets covered with wrinkles.
I know. You get like this great complexion, you have nice rosiness in your cheeks, you look fabulous. You can go on a very heavily makeup date and be A-okay, and then you have to sit in this chair and watch me like make you into a grandma.
It's so cute though.
My hair straighter and my
Coffee table.
Did you hit yourself with a coffee?
That was good.
I fell onto it.
You know what? I've never seen such skill.
I was a young child.
Yeah. I'm good. I got right from rain. I'm gonna dive. So why?
Do you have blush also?
I do.
Green room rules. Obey the techies.
Techie made that.
Who made that? That's been up longer than I've been here. That is law. So
Let's make me 50 years
I was
older than
gonna
I
say,
am.
you're not quite.
Alright. Every time I get my makeup done, someone stabs my eyes.
Slight one.
We need to get the hairspray for my eyebrows.
You're right. We do.
Huh.
That best part of the day.
The worst part of my life.
I do everything. I make sure that the show isn't like gonna explode. Yeah, basically just check that makeup's getting done, that both the sides are ready, get like a roll call, make sure everyone's here, and stuff gets broken, I have to fix it or send someone else to fix it. Right now I'm just doing my general go around to like make sure everything is okay, none of our set pieces are broken, so yeah. That's basically, yeah. Backstage, nothing really happens after like the first half hour because we get everything set up really fast and then we just kind of like are done, yeah. So it's
Hi, Ryan.
I need to be a little bit older.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Just like, 50 years.
Yeah, that's a little bit, right?
Yeah, So do you want the show to be over or you want to keep going forever?
I don't want to keep going.
It's pretty mixed response.
Yeah. Definitely last week I just wanted it to be over.
Yeah, Wes doesn't. I know he's the only other person who so far has been like, yeah, let's keep going forever. I was like, you do have to graduate, you realize that.
And I don't have to. It helps, but you don't have to.
Graduation is a helpful thing.
I'm mostly an ensemble character. That means that I'm in background of most dances, and I'm basically, in a lot of places, I'm just someone that just lives in the town of Anatevka, just has a life of my own, but I don't have a major role that affects the actual story going on. I'm just sort of a background character.
But just as important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it. L-O-V. I-N-G. No, you haven't done that one. Long. Oh, no.
So tell me if I missed any seniors. Doesn't he look like a biker? He should be going around there on a Harley or something.
I need to get that picture taken, actually.
You remind me of, I had a little apartment right next to I don't remember the name of it, some biker gang in Salt Lake City.
You live next to a biker gang?
I did. Their house. They had like a house. There was one guy who was really nice. He was His name was Crazy Larry, and he would give me rides down to the grocery store and back. On
a bicycle?
Yeah, on a Harley, yeah.
For a second, I thought you were saying Laser
Grocery
Wolf
sack
was
on
Westlake,
each
and I was
hand.
like, wait a minute.
And I wore long flowered skirts. It was like the hippies. So I had this like long skirts and a scarf. Long hair.
Thanks, Crazy Larry.
Senior?
I thought she was. Maybe not. I don't know. You should ask. I gotta check.
I'm gonna be working.
Well, I mean, I do get to direct Taste for River. So I'll be back for 3 weeks.
No, I'm excited for that. I don't mind doing that.
You will notice that all the beards have been cleaned. So if you see Brooklyn, Brooklyn did it.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Yes.
I'm like,
with
Joan.
That's my goal.
Did you see who had my
Hurry up.
You're so new. You're like, no, yeah, no.
I'm so impatient. I have some of that.
We're like matching. It smells. Do you want to smell it?
Actually smells so
It actually no, like
No, it smells
actually, right? Pleasant. It's body butter.
It smells like
Body
forever.
butter.
It's body butter.
Ooh, that yeah.
I got some of it today. I was so excited.
Because Ren wants to be just like me.
Of course I do.
He's like inspiring. He's aspiring.
He's not
to be
even
me.
like.
He's like
not even
he's not even in denial. He's just like
yeah,
I want to be Freya.
I do. This is highlight. Yeah, it's highlighter. I honestly don't know what it does. It's like makes you shinier. Yeah. It just like makes your face, I guess, pop out more. Cause that's what I need. Yeah. Mascara's not very fun either.
Even though it looks pretty, I like the way it looks. How it's pretty. It's just putting it on. Like, like this kind, it like feels weird on my eyes.
Yeah. It feels weird on my eyes too. Especially when someone else is doing it, it feels even more weird.
No, I'm all up for foreign films.
Yeah, I mean, that's like all I used to watch in high school. Actually, that was all I used to watch in high school.
So basically, I change batteries, and if we have any mic problems during the show, I'm back here and I'll change their mics and like fix them so that they won't be broken anymore. So like Ren's mic went out one night and we had to switches, and then the other night JoJo's mic went out and we had to take hers off and then put Ren's on her that we fixed, and so we just change mics all the time. It's fun. It's fun stuff.
That's my line! Mama, where should we put these? That's it better than you. Is it? Am I
Brassy.
Alright, keep going. Me? Okay. Macho, where will we live in America?
You're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm good, right?
Yeah.
Don't forget to turn them off, guys.
Just
Great. We turn it off. And you get, like, I don't know, Liam to come back?
Huh?
Liam.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, Luke.
Hi.
Okay, I get it. It's really correct.
My home mic check.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Charming, pleasant, quite bright.
Okay, you're good. Thank you. Please turn it off.
Huh? Yep.
Thank you.
All of the mics back there are on. Just so you know.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, it's already on. Who day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home.
Can you say that line, please?
Yeah. Rujo, but she can hardly see, she's almost blind.
Okay, you're good. Thank you. Please turn it off.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, please.
All right. My dear friends, we are gathered here today to share in the joy of our newlyweds, Marcel and Zeitel.
May they live together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen. Here comes our beloved rabbi. May be with us for many, many years.
You're good. Please turn it off.
All right, got it.
Hey, Liam. Nice to see you. Okay, Liam. Part 2.
Why'd you call me in for a second mic check?
For fun.
All right.
Again.
Lines?
Yeah.
All right. I have my own store, a good house, a servant. Listen, why do we have to keep on trying and impress each other?
Okay, thanks, Liam.
Cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Please turn it off. Thank you. Hey, Ella. Okay. Go.
To my boy Mottle, there's a new arrival there.
So we just like run this all of the mics. So we have 24 mics for all of the actors, and so like all of them go through into the transmitters, which is connected to the board. So like when they go on and off, we'll just change how like loud or quiet they are.
And we also have to turn up the volume on the band people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We have monitors for all the bands, so like they can hear the actors sing and everything, and we can hear the band playing. Yeah. Me and Grace do the board, and then Sullivan and Matilda and Gosh, 2 more people.
So I run monitors, which runs back to the band, so the band can hear the actors while they sing and or speak, so they can play along with the actors. And then Matilda and Aaliyah, they switch mic batteries and they make sure the mics are fine throughout the show.
Okay. 21, 17, 13, 9, 8, 6, 1.
Okay. Let's go.
1, 6, 8.
No, there's a lot that could go wrong with the mic. So there could be frequency problems. There could be like there could be other radio signals going through and interfering with those frequencies. There could be an antenna loose. There could be mic loose. A lot of problems like that.
So what's this stuff?
It's the prop table.
And what do you do?
I will hand actors props when they need them, and I'll take it from them, or I'll put props on the stage or take them off. Can I have some comp tickets? It's like super awkward because I'm like, you know how sometimes you can't just turn promo. And I'm like, should I come back?
God, you break that bottle, I smack you.
Yeah, you should not.
Don't do it. Stop. He's not gonna break the bottle.
Don't do it.
I won't.
Cooper, what are we doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Operations going to
I'm not gonna break the f***ing bottle until the last night.
No, exactly.
Cooper! No! Cooper, no!
We have operation, okay? Techies rule.
Operation. That's a horrible operation name. Y'all need to fix that.
No, it's not the operation name. The operation name is Cooper.
Okay, guys, I need to know that
Alright.
Tracy's doing anything with my
Yeah, Kendra, what is this?
It's you go like this. She puts her knee here, then you cross and then down.
Flip over here.
Put this one up here.
Like this?
Yeah, and then grab aggressively. Like no, with your leg. Grab aggressively. Ugh.
Like that?
Yep. And then cross, and then I'm gonna stand up. Ready?
Okay, do I like...
You go back. And then I set you down from there. Yeah,
Alright.
that one I'm less worried about. It's this one that I
That's
can't
doable.
do.
All right.
The hip
Is her
hip
chest like
I have
this?
to catch Sage and then throw her here.
Oh, around my back.
And then
Oh,
it's
that's
that
pretty
and
easy.
down.
Don't be flat. No, don't be flat. Let yourself compress inward.
That might be our issue.
Yeah, if she's planking, that makes it a lot
That might be our
harder.
issue.
So I play Tevye, and Tevye is the main lead. He's the guy telling the story, and he's a really interesting character because I mean, one of the main themes of the show is tradition, and Tevye is the guy that the tradition almost centers around within the context of the story. He's the one who is being pushed farther and farther away from what he knows, and I think it's a really interesting progression to watch him go from, you know, he's a pillar of his community, and he slowly starts to realize like maybe that we're not right, but then eventually, of course, he hits the point where he knows he can't go any farther. So you get to see that transition as well. I think he's a great character. He's just a lot of fun to play. He's kind of a happy-go-lucky guy, but he's very bullheaded. I think he's called an ox like 3 times in the show. I think that's very representative of how he acts. And so I've put my beard on and my mic, and I'm about to get my makeup done. And then after I get my base coat on, I have to oldify myself. I gotta make myself look older. Once that's done, I get to get dressed, and then I get to relax and then warm up for the show.
Okay, so apparently I need my wrinkles more intense. It's okay. It's okay. It's not happening. It's okay.
Here, okay. So here's his response so far.
I'm
sorry.
Wes, what did you do?
Oh my god! It was me.
Oh my God, Sammy.
So what? Yes.
Okay. Wait, did he do it? What? Okay, so wait a minute. Let me show you.
One of the techies is just going around fixing all the actors, apparently. We're all big-mouthed.
We're having a birthday party together.
Backstage. Am I invited?
Backstage.
Can I come? Am I invited? Can I come?
By the way, we'll send the invite. You want to come? Yeah, you're good.
No,
You're invited.
What? Is there Chris?
Hi, Aubrey.
Boys are scary. They got coonies.
Y'all tripping today.
Teacher voice. Put your teacher voice.
Oh yeah, that's my trick. Yeah, that's the teacher voice. Let's get it out.
What if we break all the bottles in the bottle dance?
No, do not do that.
No, like we do the bottle dance the best we've ever done it, and then at the very end we just take them all and smash them. Yeah.
Just because I have a pool doesn't mean
What if Sophie gets like a Garrett to choke out Cybo with in the dream?
I'm not rich.
Or like a broken bottle to shank her with?
We have Xbox 360.
I'm just saying.
Sophie today. PlayStation.
No. Sophie would be killing, not dying.
Oh, that's. I
mean, I'm just saying, an hour would be free.
Dear God. And he wouldn't have to have any conscious I use.
Alright, bottle dancers, listen up. Do not smash your bottle when you are done with the bottle dance. I'm looking at you, Cooper. Hey. We are not doing that. That was the broken glass. If you do that, I will come on stage and smack every one of you individually. Exactly what you said. It's mine also. Oh, are we doing this?
Right, I'm not lying to you this time. It's in Portland at the Clackamas Mall, and I lied to you so many times that you didn't believe me this time, and that was my trick.
When's your actual birthday?
The same day, it's there.
What day is that?
The 18th.
November 18th.
So did me and Lauren. We're so good.
I'm young and crazy. Yep.
Oh no, it's lower. It's lower. What's up for that? Oh, I do it.
I'm just a cool Russian man and sometimes a Jewish man too. I hear they've picked a bride for me. I hope she's pretty.
I hope she's pretty.
She might not be though.
It's already burning. Oh wait, that's because I cut myself while shaving.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have like open wounds there. Getting it all over your costume, but I don't care. Yellow.
Yes. I like that move.
I'm just actually losing traction and keeping it.
I got it all over him.
It's dripping.
Liquid does that.
I'm doing that right now. Okay, look.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, let go of my legs and then. Yes! We got this!
You're not giving me enough force.
Come on, keep going around.
Oh, you want to go all the way around?
Oh, okay. I thought we were
Don't go all the way
I thought
around.
we were doing the whole thing. We're gonna do that again later. We can do it.
Sage, you can't let your legs flop. You have to swing them like you're on a swing set.
Okay.
Look, here. Kendra, you need all the force you can give. She might let go and fly off, but that's a risk you're willing to take.
No, that is not though.
Kendra!
We're going.
That was better though.
Not get out choir room.
I feel it. Oh my God, that was me. That was me.
Why?
Because why not,
And then feel your... Mine is like... Alright guys, let's go. Ready, go. Going down, switch to sa-sa-sia. Ready, go. Sa-sa-sia, 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 sa. 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 Guys, how about sia, sia. Ready, go. Sia, 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 and the teeth. 1, 2, ready. The roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth. The roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth. The roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth. The roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth. The roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth. The roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth. The roof of the mouth, the tip of the tongue, the lips and the teeth. cut off. Okay, good stuff, guys. Let's do just some wake up your face kind of stuff. Can you say prunes? Prunes. And really squinch up your face. Prunes. Prunes. Cheese. Cheese. Prunes. Prunes. Cheese. Cheese. Prunes. Cheese. Now go back and forth really fast. Prunes. Cheese. 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 How about lemon face? Lemon, you're sucking on a lemon. Lion face. Lemon face. Lion face. Lemon face. Lion face. Lion face. Lion face.
So this is it, right? Our last weekend. We have come a long ways. Amen. Yeah. So, and there are a lot of people that are coming back more than once.
That's true. Yeah.
And it's not just the families. It's like people who have no connection at all to the group. In fact, 2 people said they need ushers for Godot because everyone's here.
Yeah, because I was actually lacking a few techies, and I'm like, sorry, all of them are working on my shows.
Yeah, but it's just that they want to be here so much. You know what I mean? That they're giving up their usual gigs. So we need to make sure that we keep our caliber up to the level that you got to last weekend. Well, I just felt you were stellar last weekend. You could feel it, right? Yeah, you know when you hit your stride. So let's keep that level. Keep that level up. I know you're feeling like, we got this in the bag. Don't go there.
You do not. Always be on the edge of your seat. Never feel comfortable.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul.
Words to live by.
Do you know what I mean? Like don't rest on your laurels. We're going to run a couple of numbers in there with the band. Is there any problems or issues or anything you're running into? Are we all doing pretty good? Yeah.
Just I want to tell everyone to make sure to cheat, because a lot of people, when they're saying their lines, they're kind of facing more.
Are we losing our blocking?
What are we
I've been watching. When I watch on the screen, it looks really good to me. You guys are getting your spacing. You're not crowding or anything like that. I think we tweaked any of the problems. But yeah, when you're talking, the only problems I see are when you guys are in the bar and you need to face out. You can talk out. And then the other thing is when Skylar and the men come in to talk about there's news of a pogrom, right? There's a tendency you want to play it up to that door. So see if you can just cheat out a little bit.
Cheat? Will it help if I walk?
So if there's the audience and you're talking like this, you're basically cut off to the audience. So cheating just means that your body is open. So here, like simple way to cheat is just to go boom. Just take your downstage leg and put it on here. He hasn't had my class, huh?
One thing, it's been a week and we're all forgetting stuff, so just making sure to remind stuff. At the end of your life, make sure you get all your stuff really fast and do not exit through that door. Just don't forget that. You guys are doing fine on that. Second, we're going to do a little bit of a crash course on what happens when your mic inevitably breaks. One, it's not the sound technique's fault when your mic breaks. Do not blame them. I haven't been hearing any problems, but just be aware that these things are old and sometimes they malfunction. If it breaks and you're just like, I don't hear myself coming through speakers, project. You might think you're loud enough, be louder. Always be loud.
Guys, when in doubt, the techies can just, the sound techs, if your mic comes back on, will just turn you down.
Yeah, they'll just bring you down. Always be just loud as possible. Like
You should be projecting all the time. The mics aren't what make you loud. Like, they can help, but they're not the main focus.
The mic is a crutch.
Especially if your mic goes out, you should cheat out.
Yeah.
Because if you're facing this way and the audience is out here, they're not going to be able to hear you if you're projecting. So face out. Even if you think your mic is on, but you don't quite hear it, just project just in case. I've done it at nearly every show.
Yeah. You should be projecting anyhow. Your voice sounds better when you project. There's more resonance. There's more everything. Okay, I need you guys.
One final time, do not break your bottles after the show, during the show, at all.
That was a joke!
It was a joke!
Well, they weren't taking it that way, Cooper.
Yeah, that's not even a joke. That's so dangerous. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great show.
All right.
Woo! Let's do this!
Right now they're gonna go run some songs. They're gonna be running. What will they be running? The Rumor and I think The Dream. They're gonna run it real quick with a band just for sound checks and whatnot. And then next we'll be Next we're gonna close down the house and let everybody come in and get ready for the show.
No, don't put tape on yet. I don't have a mic on yet.
I know you don't have a mic on.
Okay.
Yeah, ready.
I need 5 pieces of tape.
No, you don't.
This tea is always so hot.
You don't have to be so salty.
Until it cools down.
Go.
All right.
Till the cools
Ah,
down.
it's gonna fall out.
That was deep. I should probably snap.
Who's 17?
Should I be on Matilda?
Yes. Make sure they're on. Uh-oh. Fixed it. That was scary. He's doing what is undone.
Oh golly. Here we go.
Ready?
Ready.
Open?
You mic'd, Cooper?
Cooper, get mic'd.
Why? Get mic'd.
Be
It sounds like a TV show.
Cooper!
Like
Just put your mic on.
We've got half an
You
hour
just
till
got
it's
mic'd.
done.
Cooper! Put it on.
Why?
Because it needs to be on your feet.
You were in your face, you just got
Let's
mic'd. Go put your
Get your
We have half an hour before the show to
I
start.
don't care, Cooper. Go.
I'm gonna lose this just to spite you.
A guitar
I know.
things. The guitar music thing. Like
Did you find it?
Yeah.
What is it? It's like. It's, yeah, wait, hold on. It's,
Tom or Lee?
Tom is Courtney, and then Jeff. Jeff's the athletic guy.
Tom or Lee?
I have to put a new wig, yeah, because like Brooklyn misplaced the other one.
Wait, guy, can I please do more? You've been playing. Hurry up, please. Mine's like the biggest one, and I can't even get it on.
Let me just use my.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. I go.
Oh, the smell. I was like, what is your problem, man?
Spirit gum or Are you sure? I saw it was in that jar.
and I wiped it off.
Boy. No,
Can't just wipe it off.
What?
you can't just wipe it off.
Yeah, you
No,
can.
that won't get it all out of there. You have to literally take it and clean it to get the spirit gum remover. If you put a brush in spirit gum remover, let it soak in there. Just wiping it off and get it out.
That's what Tay told me to do. Tay told me to just wipe it on that towel and like thoroughly, and it should be fine.
Yeah, like in the brush.
Okay. It's okay. Oh, thank you. I mean, it works. It sticks. Can I get some like?
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't drip. Don't.
Hurry up, Alex. I gotta go next.
Okay.
Ah! My fingers got stuck. Oh, it's gonna.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Oh no.
I feel like Ren's
He's trapped us in here and now he's gonna film us.
Are you kidding? Of course. Ren, you're not even being
We're on camera right now, by the way.
So anything with peanut butter in it, you gotta pull out.
I know that is. Yeah, let's save the peanut butter one towel.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Nobody eat these. Nobody touch them.
Take them home with you if you want, but don't.
Give me some nut butter. Oh my God, you take those home.
Honest to God, I'm taking these.
This is
We
cheesy.
can't.
Guys, some of them are not. They're cheesy.
Thank you.
You know what song's we're running?
I don't know. It's life or something probably.
Wait, to life?
No.
You know the main song?
Tradition.
Alright.
House,
Start 22 again. Shake it, let it out. Try 22 again. Guys, let's do 22 again. Same place. 1, 2, 3.
My job is assistant stage manager. I cue the actors and I cue scene changes. I also make sure to fix any problems that occur during the show, and I am the right-hand man of the stage manager. Definitely a really big show. We've been having sold out shows. Last weekend, every show was sold out, and this show is sold out as well.
New boots?
Papa Bless.
Huh? Yeah. I thought you guys were playing a board game over here.
No, not that cool.
Papa Bless.
No,
Papa John.
that's a good idea. We should play board games.
No, we should play poker.
I'll bring board games for tomorrow.
Yes, bring poker.
I can't tell the difference between a deck of cards when there's a 6 and a 9. No,
what?
No, I'll bring Munchkin.
On the top you put like lettuce and like tomatoes, so like that's what they're.
Is it like a traditional thing?
Yeah, they're like flautas. Yeah, at the Mexican restaurants they're like flautas. There we go. Taquitos are wrong. False.
But the real when you have
That's
real,
a false advertisement.
real ones
I'm
are
really
false.
disappointed.
We have real ones that don't know.
So I play violin in the band, and yeah, with Sherry, my teacher. And am I being recorded? Okay. I was like, should I look at the camera? But and yeah, so we play the entire 3 hours, and it's good.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
What do you do to get ready?
Makeup first, and then we put our mic on. Otherwise, you have to take off your whole costume to put on the mic. Then that's not fun. And then we put on your costume, and then you're ready. Or shoes, my shoes. Oh, yeah. I'll do that later.
I am in the ensemble. I'm a daughter.
What? I don't know. I just started laughing because she randomly started laughing.
Don't worry about it.
So I was thrown off.
Hold on.
I feel like I could play anything in the show.
This is the worst part.
What, the other side?
Getting it stuck to your face.
I didn't know you were talking to someone.
I hate doing this.
She doesn't even let me smile.
It looks more real today.
It's for me. It's just like listen to records for most of the night, and then just. How do you get ready for a show? Just listen to records for most of the day, like just kind of relax for a bit, then come here, and then get.
That's like your normal day.
Yeah, that's just my normal day. I mean, but it's like intensified. Like I'm like switching records like every like 10 seconds.
For me, like pre-show, like I rest my voice during the day just because it's good for your voice. But like, I don't usually get into character until like right before I go on stage. And I kind of do this weird, I don't know. I like the way I envision. It's like a mental process for me, and it's kind of like shedding your normal skin. This sounds crazy to anyone who's done it, but like it's like shedding yourself and just leaving the character behind and just going for it.
It is something you don't want to do before you get to or like even before
Yeah,
the
no, you
show
wanna-
starts. Because like if you're around your family and you start spout yelling Mazel Tov,
Yeah, that would be
I am,
weird.
they're gonna wonder what's wrong with you.
That is true. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm weird.
No.
Actors are crazy. Yeah.
We're a very expressive bunch. That's how my grandmother puts it.
I don't know, A&R, how do you get ready for the show? How do you prepare?
How do I get ready for the show?
Yeah, like character stuff too. Like, what do you do?
Well, first I make sure all my costumes and stuff in order, so there's no issue with quick changes. Character-wise, it kind of depends on the character I'm playing. Some characters require a more in-depth preparation.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff I can do. First show, there's a lot more preparation because you're not 100% with the character. You're like 97.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the first show is really important to solidify your character. And normally I just take 5 minutes just in a quiet room and do something that I think Model would do, or sing a song I think Model would sing. I don't know, something fun, just to get me in the character. But for now, since we're far into the show, just right before I get on stage, I just kind of take a minute.
I think by now we're all really comfortable with
Yes,
characters.
I didn't put on my beard. I probably should do that.
I think that's kind of the nice part about having running a show multiple weekends.
No. Like each weekend you get better.
Yeah. I think that's the
You're like
the
you're
fun
on
part about
stage
acting is
more.
like it never. I mean, unless you totally drop the ball, it always seems just like you just keep getting better. You're more comfortable with what you're doing all the time.
Like if you're an R, you fall backwards in a chair in the middle.
Fall backwards in a chair. I think that throws you for a little bit. But like, that's where the professionalism comes in. Like you gotta stay
Like,
in
you
character.
gotta get back up. You're just like I meant to do that. That's
Well,
what
that
you
is
have
pretty
to
much
do.
an Irish character.
Yeah. It will actually work to much to his advantage.
Yeah.
Hey Liam, how do you prepare for a show?
How do I prepare for a show? It's definitely those few minutes when we're setting up for tradition, we're all getting ready for the songs. It's just that moment of silence really gives you time to think and like totally get into character. And what I do is I review what my character is in my head. Like I'm a really I just think, all right, I'm a really old guy who kills cows. And that's my character.
We got 15 minutes.
This might be how people remember you when you become the president of the United States of America.
Okay, Liam, the fact that you think I'd be like the president. Are you kidding me?
Does anybody in here have an extra
Anar, why haven't
extra
you gotten your beard on?
pair of black socks?
Black socks, they never get dirty.
I'll smack you. I hear that 5 times
Not
in a
you,
row
Evan.
today.
I don't care.
I'm gonna go buy some extra
But
stuff for
moving
y'all.
away from the more official stuff, let me just say some stuff. I've been doing tech ever since I was a freshman with intervals with Steiger. And this is actually, I gotta get like a shout out to this crew. We have not had a single human-made tech mistake. We've had- But not once have we missed a tech EQ this entire show, and it's a bunch of frosties who have never done this, guys. This is absolutely unprecedentedly good. It is just shocking.
I also want to say this just shows how great our show is. That we are the first group to sell out a matinee ever.
It is never.
It never happened. We barely get half an audience for every matinee we do, but we sold one out. It's never happened.
Everyone who knows the
Going
winter
off
break
that,
can be real
I was
fun.
looking at my colleges, their theater programs, and one of them did Fiddler on the Roof, and I looked at their pictures and I was like, oh, this is just sad.
So you guys have an amazing show. We've sold out nearly the past 2 weekends. We sold out even before tickets were for sale tonight. We sold out at 3 at Wacoma. It's insane how many people want to see the show.
It's addicting because people just keep coming back.
It's not families that are out there. Most of it are families out there, but a lot of people are returning. So let's get much
I want to say something.
Shut, Rabbi.
Holy cow.
Something, man.
I wanted to say thank you guys so much for this great experience. It's definitely been a ride, you know. There's times where I just hate cast members, but this time I just don't. I don't at all. I don't. I love
There were moments.
Notice you didn't say crew members.
There were moments with other casts.
Well,
thanks. Definitely I want to say that thank you very much for all those people, and for you guys and for all the seniors for being with us. Like, what a last day and whatnot. I don't know how to say it, but thank you guys, and I love you all, and yeah.
Great. I got one more. So I was thinking last week about what makes this show so amazing, because I know a lot of us thought this show wasn't going to be that good coming after Grease and coming after Catch Me.
Big change in tone. Yeah.
And I think what it was, you guys, is every single person in this cast managed to make a memorable character. And people just come up.
Okay, but like,
No, guys, but seriously, even those of you with one or two or no lines, I've been talking to people after the show, and every single one of them remembers who you are. And as our goal, that's what our goal is as an actor, you guys. That's what our goal is as an actress. It's to be remembered, and it's to brighten people's day or teach them something or show them something that they wouldn't normally see. So
really,
good job, you guys.
It's not the leads that make the show. We can push the story along, but that doesn't make a good show, right? It's every other part that makes it memorable and makes it like. It's the suspension of disbelief. The leads don't create that. It's not the people, oh, you have more lines than me, you must be more important. No, that's not true. Everyone else builds the world. And that's the most important part of theater, is being immersed in this, not fantastic world, but interesting to say the least. It's you guys that make the experience the way it is.
I want to say one more thing, and it might. Okay, this might sound cheesy and really stupid.
I love it.
But we are a family. Honestly, look to your neighbors. This is our family.
Can I divorce
And the family was built around the theater. And I just want to say that I love you all. Okay, and have a great show. Mazel tov! Mazel tov! If any of the seniors are doing benches, I want to talk to you.
All right, seniors this way, everyone else that way.
That's you. Let's go.
Are you one of the fiddlers?
I'm the.
Are you the
I'm
fiddler?
the fiddler.
How exciting!
Yeah.
How do you like that part?
I really like it. It's been a lot of fun.
Good evening and welcome to our final performance of Fiddler on the Roof. I'm going to ask my lighting crew to leave the house lights up a little bit. I have a couple things I need to share with you. One, and this has been bothering me, so I'm going to get it out here right now. You need to know that, excuse me, you're supposed to sell, turn off your
Do you
cell
mind?
phones.
1 second, I'm on the phone.
No. If you put it on like
This is an important phone call. Can I please finish it?
What, you guys got an agent or something?
Kinda. Do you think you're better than me because you won a Tony Award?
Do not turn off your cell phones. This is what will happen. All right, I'm going to stop and let you just simply enjoy the show. Thank you.
Thank you, I love my fans. That was so good. I'm so glad I filmed that. That was her face, so she was like, shh.
Wait, did you get Crumb's face?
Yes. I don't think so. I think I got Paul's butt crack. I was like, come on, they're gonna make it stuck there. Can you try to do it?
We're sisterly.
I want this, but I can't. How's it going out there?
Good.
forgot to change all the batteries today before the show. So 5 minutes before everybody was going on, we had 4 techies changing all the batteries backstage because we forgot.
Because you have to change those every.
We have to change them at the beginning of every show, and we forgot. And
there's always something that goes wrong the last
it's
night.
fine.
But
It's the last show. What else is
Yeah, everybody's just going.
I got sponges. I have
I need
sponges.
napkins. Can somebody get- It's a big circle.
Wait, go to your normal side.
Okay, don't get offended, but it's a better circle than you.
I have a circle.
Plays so good.
Here, don't lie to her.
We don't want to know. What happens?
We smashed those bottles.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Yes,
no, we
we
didn't.
did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Yeah, Cooper said he was gonna smash the bottles.
That's a bad idea.
But he didn't. I know. How lame.
No, that's good.
Oh no, it's
That's good.
it's good.
Yeah, do you know how much broken glass?
Okay.
What's up? High snow.
High snow.
High snow. High snow.
Oh!
Wait, hold on, I gotta find it.
It's a hygiene. Oh,
Sings the note.
wait, like a.
Hold on, let me find it. Is
Press
this?
that. Play. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Load. Don't choose this time to not load. Jesus Christ. It's the highest note ever sung. She's from Oregon.
Oh, wait, I heard about.
Oh my god.
Can you play that?
Wow.
It's the second note. It's the second note she sings. Yeah, that
How
one.
was that possible?
It's I don't know.
Can you try?
No! I'm not gonna try! That's a full octave above my range.
Oh, that's a nice dress too.
Damn good. First time. Damn good.
I just remembered that and I was like, Atari wants to sing. Atari. Okay, that was it. My mission accomplished.
Your kids are leaving the home, and so you've spent all this time and you've brought it up and you've nurtured and you got it to a certain point, and so it's really bittersweet. You're kind of looking forward to the time you have. Oh, you're taping me, aren't you? Yes, you. It's on. I can see the red light. You're anticipating, this time that you have to yourself now, but you're also really sad because it means you're not going to see these guys. So.
This is scary.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Are you giving lessons?
I am. Whoops.
Yep. Never done this before.
And she's just like, sounds like somebody's getting murdered.
Put spirit gum all over the organization.
The second time's the realization, like, oh my god.
So, thank you all for coming to our closing night and supporting us throughout this whole journey, and we're really glad you're able to make it, and thanks for staying for our really emotional.
Senior gift. We're moving back. Try sliding this way. Oh yeah, you're right.
The ladder.
The ladder. We gotta unhook the ladder. Oh yeah. Okay.